Hey, Caitlin, it's your cousin Chris. Uh, as promised, I'm getting that video over to you. So, this is going to be the biggest three things that you should be doing today to optimize your website online and bring in new customers. I have three coming to you. This is the first one, and the other two, obviously, for the decal and entertainment business, in addition to the insurance sales that you're just now getting into, as well as the financial services. But there are going to be three different videos. So I'm going to do a baseline presentation on the first video, and then the second two videos are just going to follow suit. So the three biggest things that you need to focus on are going to be content on your website, backlinks, which I'll explain to you what those are, keywords, and citations. So actually, fourth thing. I'm sorry. I'm giving you a little bit more than I typically give somebody. Citations are going to be the four things, and I'll go into explaining to you what those things are. So content first, that is made up of the words, the images, and the text behind the images called alt text that make up a certain page on your site. So this is your website right now, okay? It looks really nice. Like the layout's good. I like the apparel down here. Essentially like testimonials, like, hey, we got people rocking our stuff, which is cool. You got the subscribe. I don't know if you guys do have a, like, what's it called? Like a newsletter almost, like a subscription plan for emails. You guys got payment on here. Book a session. So it looks cool. The concept's good. I love the pictures, but you don't have a lot of content. So right now your website actually has about 360 words. That's including the images. Your leading competitor's site over here, this is Florida Fitness Concepts. Okay, this is the leading competitor online organically in the Orlando area. They have about 800 words on their site. So they are outranking you a little bit on the content. Now, this isn't going to be hard to beat. It really, really isn't. It sounds like, oh my goodness, they have twice as much as we do. It's not that big of a deal, and it's not going to be hard to outrank them. Now, going back to yours, you want to have at least 1,500 words in content on your website. This is how you need to optimize through Google's eyes to be like, okay, I'm at the forefront. Yelp's not beating me. Blogs aren't beating me. You are at the top. And it also gives you a lot more opportunity to rank for those keywords that people are searching into Google when they're looking to buy your services. So that part's super, super important, because if you don't have those keywords in there, you're not going to be found for them, right? You're just going to be on the eighth page, just nobody's going to be seeing you. And the biggest thing is visibility. You get out the best product or service in the world, nobody can see you, nobody's going to purchase anything. Now, that's content. Now I'm going to go over what backlinks are. To do that, I'm going to come in here to a handy dandy tool I use called Ahrefs. This gives you your analytics for essentially your whole entire website. You have your UR right here, which is the power that is generated to that specific page that I'm searching. And right now it's your home page. Right now it doesn't even look like you're indexed. So I don't think Google's even picking you up really, which that would be a big, big thing that we got to focus on. Your domain doesn't have any power to it, so it doesn't really have any reputation in Google's eyes, and that would be your whole website. So this is domain rating. Your backlinks are other websites that are linking to your website that are pushing power to your website. See, Google ranks things based on popularity. So if you have a lot of relevant and powerful websites, the websites that have a really, really good reputation and trust with Google that are pushing power and people referring you from those websites to yours, your Google's going to be like, damn, these guys must be legit, right? So they're going to rank you above other people that don't have that, right? Now, not all backlinks are created equal. You could have a company with 1,000 backlinks that I will beat with 50 backlinks, just because they might have real spammy, not trustworthy, not powerful backlinks that aren't really relevant. And what I mean by relevant, you're in the fitness industry, right? So if you had supplements or anything along those lines linking to you, that's good, that's relevant. If you had Pizza Hut linking to you, that's not really what we're going for, right? So Google's not going to see that the same and rank that the same, which is why I say not all backlinks are created equal. Referring domain, these are the amount of websites that are actually referring you. So, on one website, you have 3 backlinks. Organic keywords, these are the keywords that people are searching into Google. So right here, you can see personal trainers Orlando. That's a keyword. That's somebody looking for personal trainers in Orlando, right? So that would be something you would want to rank for. Organic traffic, you can see your website's not getting any traffic, and I can tell you right now it's because you're not indexed. You don't have any data right here. You have a couple referring domains. You can see the differences right through here, which isn't that important right now until we can get you indexed. Moving on, I will show you your competitors' Ahrefs. Let me just refresh. Oh, okay, I loaded. You could see that their homepage has a good amount of power to it. Now, 30 might not seem like a huge number, and it's really not, but it's better than anybody else has, which is why they're ranking first. It doesn't have to be 100 if their competition doesn't have 100, right? Their domain has a good amount of power to it. Okay, not as much as it could, but as you can see, the referring domains, they have 82 websites. And out of those 82 websites, they have 404 backlinks. Once again, this is not going to be hard to outrank. It's just all about how you do it, how much time and how much actual practice that you put into it. And they have 125 ranking keywords. I'll go into what their keywords are that they're ranking for. Training gyms, probably not something that you want. Personal training, Orlando. They're in 6th place for that. I think like Yelp and other websites along those lines are beating them, like different directory websites. But you could beat those out. You need to be the first person that people see when they type, oh, "I'm looking for a personal training in the personal trainer in the Orlando area," right? You want to be that first person. You want to have just a quick, sexy website overlaying your services, and people are going to give you a call, right? Just because you're the first person that they saw. Orlando personal trainer instead of personal training Orlando, this has some pretty high search volume. So if you ranked first in this, you could potentially be getting 600 searches a month, right? If you ranked first for this, that's 350, right? Just those 2 words combined are about 1,000 searches every single month. Could you imagine if even if your turnover rate, if you got 1,000 calls every single month for personal training and your turnover rate was like trash, let's say it was 5%, right? That's 50 new clients every single month. What does that mean for you, right? When you put into the amount of sessions, because one client might buy 50 sessions, right? Another client might buy 5. So when you really put the numbers into it, what kind of difference does that make for you guys, and what kind of position does that put you guys in to maybe even be able to quit the jobs that you're doing and work on your passion? If you guys are getting all this business, what are you able to do? How does your freedom and financial goals look when compared to that? If you look at personal trainers, notice how just that one S, right? That's a difference, and that's an extra 150. You got personal trainer Orlando, Florida, another 150, right? Gym Orlando, Florida. Even though you're not a gym, you could potentially still rank for this, right? Because if somebody's looking for a gym, they're looking to get in shape, which means they might need a personal trainer, right? So that's also something else that you could potentially rank for. Personal training, Orlando, Florida, a 40. That's not like a crazy good one, right? But I mean, that's more traffic. So if you rank for that too, extra 40, extra 40, extra 40, or extra 30, extra 40. If you guys are getting 1,200 hits a month and your turnover rate's 5%, if you're getting 54 new clients, I think that's what it surmounts to, something around that. If you're getting 54 new clients every single month, what's the potential in that? You guys are going to have to hire more trainers and, grow your business. And that's the goal here, which is why, this stuff excites me, because there's so much potential that you have if you did this right, Looking at your second best competitors, right? Let's look at theirs. They're getting 137 traffic. They're really not even ranking that good. That's the thing. They have Core and More Fitness, Orlando Personal Trainer. They're ranking 7th. They're not capturing any of this. You're getting blogs and stuff like that are beating them. And look, I know keyword difficulty might not be any relevance to you. Anything under 10 is pretty easy to rank for. So this isn't going to be difficult. We just got to do it. The third thing I want to go over is citations. So I'll bring you over here. Like I said, I did that personal trainers Orlando. This is going to be a mixture of a couple things. So this is what we call the Google Map Pack, right? Or the Google My Business. This is a big way that people find services that they want to purchase, right? This is the first thing that pops up typically if there's good search volume for this type of industry in your area. So as you can see, you have the top 3 competitors right here. Citations are the amount of directories, which is like Yelp, Facebook, Winx, all of those different directory websites that you can put your business name, your business location, and your business phone number on, right? And it has to be word for word, exactly the same, or else they're not all going to direct back to your Google My Business. And this is another huge strategy in order to get business very, very quickly, because some of these guys might only have like 20 or 30 citations. My advice to everybody is to have anywhere from 2 to 300 typically. That way, none of these guys want to touch it, right? They go on there and they might have an SEO company or something looking at their stuff to see, like, oh, maybe I could rank these guys. And they go on there and they see you have 300 citations and they're like, what? That sounds like way too much work, right? So it's going to turn them off. So nobody's going to want to touch you. And I know Facebook's a big thing, and branding's a big thing, but like if you actually have people searching for you, and we're talking like we have at least 1,000 buyer intent keyword searches, people looking when they type Orlando personal trainers in Orlando, they're looking for people to train them, right? So they're ready to make a purchase, or they're interested and they just want more information, in which case you convince them, you do your sales, right? And you get them to sign up with you, and then you build massive success. Another couple ranking factors for the GMB though, reviews, making sure you have more positive reviews than anybody else. As you can see, these guys are killing it up here with 71. Once again, really not that much. If you got 54 new clients every single month and just one of them gives you a new review, in 5 months you have 250 or 270 new reviews, and you're killing everybody. And you just got to make sure they're higher in positivity too. Another thing, your Google My Business profile, it's got to be optimized, and I'm not going to go into detail about that because that's really out of the scope of just this one video. But it kind of goes into with the search engine optimization, but it's for a different purpose, right? So we want you ranking organically right here. So you see, like, you have these directory sites. You have Find Your Trainer and Fitness Trainer. We should be seeing, Built by Work right here, right? It's the first one. And why are you zooming in? Nope. Sorry about that. And like right here and right here. First two things, right? All that business captured. So if you got a good amount of value out of this video, I want to recap, but I would love some feedback from you. I'm sending you 2 more. Content, huge. You want properly placed keywords, and you want at least 1,500 words to rank optimally with Google, right? And there's a lot of other search engine optimization, but those are the biggest things. Citations, if you want in this, right? You want to have 200 to 300 to make nobody want to touch you, right? Nobody's going to want to come near you. You beat them by a landslide. And those backlinks. Backlinks are incredibly important. So making sure you have relevant backlinks, making sure they're from powerful and reputable sites, and you have a lot of them, right? So that pretty much wraps it up for today. If you need any additional help, or you feel like this is something that you want to get into, just let me know, and we can kind of talk and see like how you want to move forward as far as like me helping your business grow. But either way, like I'm here to help. Just hit me up. You can send me an email back, or I could just call you tomorrow and talk to you. I'm gonna make those other 2 for your insurance business and that vinyl and entertainment business as well. So talk to you soon.